We have some amazing things happening this week, but the most important part about today is the Marketing Monday section. So here in a little bit, I'm going to hand the mic over to Manuel because he is going to be the first of many leaders here at White Picket Realty who are going to bring you marketing tips every single Monday morning. And so we are very excited about that. Additionally, if any of you that are out there have a good marketing tip and you want to contribute to the people around you who love and care about you, then feel free to let us know. We'll add you to the calendar and we'll let you have your 10 minutes to share and contribute to your team. As a reminder, we are back at all cylinders this week. So by now, you should have your 100% completed business plan. If you do not have that, I urge you to get it done now. Also, there are many of you, because I get the reports from Trek, who have upcoming deadlines getting ready to happen either by the end of January or by the end of February, if you're like me. And that means you need to call Champion School of Real Estate and get your CE courses set up. Make sure that you meet the requirements. If you're a team leader, remember that you have to take the broker responsibility course. That is not optional. That is a must, because when people do ask you questions, you must know how to answer them. And by the way, guys, if you have not completed your business plan, then I need you guys to reach out right now and let me know what's holding you back. Reach out to a friend here, reach out to your team leader, reach out to me, send me a text message, say, hey, this is what's holding me back. Send me a smoke signal, whatever it is. We cannot move past this month without you having that 100% completed. And then we're going to review it. We're going to spend some time looking at it and saying, okay, this is what's going to work. This is what's not going to work. I can tell you right now, I 100% believe that this is going to be either the best year all of us have ever had or the worst. And it's going to be a choice for all of us. Which kind of year do you want to have? Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, that happens every single January. That's the same choice I got to make every single year. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. There's no doubt about that. And what's interesting is that in the last few days, I'm not even talking about weeks or months. In the last few days, I have had people reach out that haven't reached out to me in years. Guys, what's going to happen here real soon is that people will want to sell because interest rates keep trickling down, because now they're going to see an opportunity to buy. And what's interesting about that is that if you are top of mind, they're going to call you. If you are not, then you're going to be forgotten. You're not going to get that important call or that important email because you're going to not be on top of it. So if success is where opportunity and being prepared meets, then where are you on that road? Are you prepared for that opportunity? And if that opportunity comes, will you be there to catch it, or is it going to slide by? That's the biggest question and challenge. And if the one thing that's holding you back is consistency, I mentioned consistency in the beginning of this meeting, then now is the time to make it happen. You have an entire year of consistency to produce. And with that said, we're going to start our Marketing Mondays consistently to give you guys consistent empowerment on what you can be doing to improve your business. So I want to give a big, giant virtual round of applause to our first presenter, Manuel Mata, who is going to coach us and guide us on our first Marketing Monday. Go ahead, Manuel.
Hey, good morning, guys. So today is our first Marketing Monday, and I wanted to twist it up a little bit because we are at the beginning of the year. And of course, what's the major theme that we've been talking about for the past 2 months is goal setting, getting everything ready to go. So it isn't going to be marketing tips, but more of a goal setting and how to keep track of your goals. Now, we all always have goals and we throw them up against the wall, but how do we actually achieve them, and how do we keep accountable to ourselves in doing them? And so in the past couple of years, I've read a couple of books, The 4 Disciplines of Execution, and Atomic Habits, and I picked up a couple of little tips on how to actually see what my goals are, keep track of them on a daily basis, and go from there. So what they just suggested is you create a scorecard. You basically gamify. Now, what do I mean by gamify is you create a game out of it and you give yourself points, or you see yourself achieving the goal day by day, right? And so they suggest that you create a scorecard. So what I want to do is I want to show you a couple of my scorecards, both on a personal and on a professional level. And so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and show you how I put them into action. So one second. Okay, so hopefully you guys are seeing my Word document right here. So thumbs up if you see a Word document. Yes, awesome. Okay, so this is my scorecard for it. One of the things that I want to do is I want to create, I want to have 300 workouts for the year. Now, that's a huge goal. So what I do is I created a table here, and every single time I do a workout, I just input the date on there. And the way I keep track of it is I print this out and I put it on my board so that I can see it every single day. So when I walk into my office, I see 300 workouts and how many I've done so far. So for the year, I've done 2 or 3 workouts. So I've got the dates on there as well. Another personal goal of mine is reading 30 books for the year, 20 nonfiction, 10 fiction, right? And so as I read a book, again, this is on my board up here in my office. I jot the name of the book and the author so that I can keep track of that I'm actually doing what I said I'm going to be doing. So every single day that I walk into my office, I see the goal right in front of me. Are you doing what you're supposed to be doing? Did you get that workout? Did you read 15 minutes a day? Are you moving towards your goal? Now that's on a personal level, right? And on a professional level, I have this scorecard too. I want to have 30 buyer agreements for the year. I want to have 25 buyer close transactions for the year. So again, I created a table. Every time I hit a buyer's agreement appointment, I go in there and I write the client's name down in there, right? Every time I close a buyer transaction, I write the client's name on there. So that way I know every single day, am I doing what I got to do to get that appointment? Did I make my goal, right? Same thing with listing appointments and so forth. So what I'm asking you to do is look at your goals and figure out a way how to create your own scorecard, how to create your own personal accountability measure so that you can see it every single day, right? And you can print it out, put it on your mirror, put it on your board where you walk into the office. I took another step and I actually created a journal where I have it in my journal. So every single day that I write in my journal, I see it there. Hey, I keep track of what I'm doing. And again, it is an everyday thing. When you go in there and you see, bam, oh damn, I'm behind on my workouts, or I haven't read in a couple of days. I'm missing track. So get on there, right? The next step on that is making sure that it's in your calendar, right? So 2 things: create your own scoreboard, and once you have that, put it in your calendar. I was going to share my calendar, but I think you guys have seen what my block scheduling looks like. And so it's just a block schedule of things that I do throughout the day. That's it, guys. Those are my tips for you guys to how to keep accountable of your goals and how to make it fun. Make it fun for yourself. Give yourself a treat every single time. If you guys follow me on social media, you guys know that I love craft beer, right? I love trying out new beers. So the only way I reward myself on a Saturday, I only drink on Saturdays, but the only way I reward myself is if I get the 5 or 6 workouts done for the year. I mean, for the week. And then on Saturday, I can have my go get a new beer. I try out a new beer or something like that. So give yourself a reward for achieving those goals, right? So my tips to you guys, if you have any questions on how to create a scorecard or set your goals, you just reach out to me. I'm more than happy to share what I do. All right, guys. Talk to you guys soon.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Manuel. That is a great idea. I actually can't wait to implement it. You have a request to share a link to your scorecard or a copy of your scorecard so that we can use yours as templates. I love the idea, and I can imagine putting it up like at the office or at the mirror at the house or right on your screen, and just like crossing things out or adding those dates and really seeing your progress on a weekly, monthly, and yearly basis. So thank you so much for sharing that.